here is the best asset you can leverage if you are transitioning from a different field to AI. And the asset is diversity. The best teams in the world know that diversity is a massive asset in an AI team. Not only diversity in terms of backgrounds on gender or citizenship, it's also diversity of ideas. If everybody on the team is a software engineer, the team is going to be less effective than if you have people from different backgrounds. When I joined Microsoft, I was the only one that had robotics background. And it was really interesting. We had people from different fields. We had software engineers, but we also had people from economics, people from bioengineering, people from neuroscience. And it was amazing to see all these people share different ideas from different fields. So a couple of things, for example, that I brought to the table. Coming from the robotics field, I was very, very practical. Like at the end of the day, most people in robotics, you do a machine learning solution and at the end you need to apply to a robot. So I had this practicality and I was always pushing for, okay, we need to make something that works, right? Another thing that I brought to the table is that robotics typically, the robots have very small memory. So I had to learn to code in a very efficient way. So that was something that when you have hundreds of GPUs, you don't care that much about that. But in robotics, you maybe have like 1 gigabyte of memory or something like that. So you need to be very effective. Another thing I brought to the table is, for example, the closed loop machine learning. In typical machine learning that what you see in the companies, most of the machine learning is open loop, meaning that you train a machine learning model and you deploy it and you do the inference. Whereas in robotics, typically you have a closed loop. So you deploy a machine learning model and then you need to get some sensors to gather data and update the model. So I brought that real-time training, real-time inference into the team. And that was really, really, really good.